Picture this. You walk into a dealership today, excited about that new truck or SUV. The salesman smiles, offers you incredible financing, and promises reliability for years to come. What he won't tell you is that his parent company just lost $2.7 billion in 6 months and is actively deciding which brands to eliminate completely. Here's the thing, 15 major car brands are in full-blown crisis mode right now. We're not talking about speculation, we're talking documented financial collapse, massive lawsuit settlements, and catastrophic recalls. One brand paid out $277.7 million in settlements because they knowingly sold defective transmissions for years. Another discontinued 3 entire vehicle lines because they literally couldn't stop them from catching fire. One popular pickup truck scored 7 out of 100 for reliability, the lowest Consumer Reports has ever documented. In the next 15 minutes, I'm exposing all 15 doomed brands with the exact data, lawsuit evidence, and expert testimony. But first, subscribe right now because this information could save you $30,000 or more. Let's get into it. Brand number 1, Stellantis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Most people think buying American brands like Jeep, Dodge, or Ram means supporting reliable, patriotic vehicles built to last. The dealerships push these vehicles hard with 0% financing and flag-waving marketing. But here's the dirty secret. Stellantis lost $2.7 billion in just 6 months during 2025. The company is now openly evaluating which of its 14 brands to completely eliminate. Former Stellantis employees revealed the company deliberately rejects top-tier suppliers that Toyota uses, choosing the cheapest alternatives. Consumer Reports rank the Jeep Wrangler dead last among all U.S. vehicles with a reliability score of just 26 out of 100. Solution is straightforward. Avoid all Stellantis brands immediately. Instead, look at Toyota Tacoma or Tundra for trucks, Toyota 4Runner for SUVs. Jeep Wrangler owners spend an average of $2,500 annually on repairs after warranty expires versus $500 for Toyota 4Runner owners. And if you think Stellantis is bad, wait until you hear about the transmission scandal that cost nearly $300 million in lawsuit settlements. Brand number 2, Nissan, the $277 million CVT fraud. Your Nissan dealership told you that CVT transmissions are breakthrough technology, smoother, more fuel-efficient, and completely maintenance-free. The truth is, Nissan paid $277.7 million to settle class action lawsuits because they knowingly sold systematically defective CVT transmissions for years. The settlement covers over 3 million vehicles, including 2013 through 2017 Nissan, Altima, Rogue, Sentra, and Juke models. Owners reported sudden violent shaking and jerking while driving, complete transmission failure requiring multiple repairs costing thousands. The simple fix is to never buy any Nissan or Infiniti vehicle equipped with a CVT transmission. Instead, choose Honda Accord with its traditional automatic, Toyota Camry with its 8-speed automatic. This decision saves you $3,000 to $5,000 every 50 to 80,000 miles when the CVT inevitably fails. But Nissan's CVT disaster isn't even the worst transmission story. General Motors watched Nissan implode and somehow made it worse. Brand number 3, Buick, GM's hidden CVT catastrophe. Everyone knows about Nissan's CVT problems, but Buick dealerships assured buyers that GM's CVT technology was engineered completely differently and wouldn't have those issues. What they don't tell you is that the 2020 through 2025 Buick Encore GX has transmission failure, listed as the most frequently reported problem across all model years. CVT failures occur consistently between 30,000 and 60,000 miles, requiring complete transmission replacement costing $3,000 to $5,000. One documented case from 2025 showed an Encore GX that spent weeks in the shop after just 5 days of ownership with reduced engine power warnings. Here's what the pros actually do. They avoid 2020 through 2025 Buick Encore GX completely. The alternative choices are Honda HR-V, Mazda CX-30 with a traditional 6-speed automatic, or Toyota Corolla Cross. If you're finding this information valuable, hit that like button to help other car owners discover these truths. And if CVT failures sound bad, the next brand is selling trucks that spontaneously catch fire even after recalls supposedly fixed the problem. Brand number 4. Ram trucks, the eco-diesel fire trap. You've probably been told that Ram's 3.0-liter eco-diesel engine offers best-in-class fuel economy with full truck capability. The diesel badge implied German quality engineering and long-term reliability. But here's the kicker. The exhaust gas recirculation coolers in these engines are grossly defective. They crack from thermal fatigue, leak coolant into the intake manifold, and cause spontaneous vehicle fires while driving or parked. FCA issued an October 2019 recall claiming to completely repair affected vehicles, but the company botched the recall and put affected owners back on the road without an actual fix. Court documents from active class action lawsuits describe harrowing accounts of owners narrowly escaping injury following spontaneous truck fires. If you own one of these trucks, park outside only, never in an attached garage. Trade the vehicle immediately. The alternatives are Toyota Tundra with the iForce Max Hybrid or Ford F-150 with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost. You won't believe this next one. Stellantis created 3 different plug-in hybrid models that all catch fire, so they discontinued all 3 entirely. Brand number 5, Jeep Chrysler FEVs, discontinued. Due to fires, Stellantis marketed the Jeep Wrangler 4xe as America's best-selling plug-in hybrid, the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid as the family-friendly green minivan, and the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe as combining off-road capability with electric efficiency. The truth is, all 3 models were discontinued in January 2026 due to multiple fire risk recalls that Stellantis couldn't engineer fixes for. Consumer Reports data shows plug-in hybrids and electric vehicles have 80% more problems than conventional engines, with Stellantis PHEVs being particularly trouble-prone. If you currently own any of these models, sell immediately before the market realizes they're orphaned vehicles. Within 18 to 24 months, parts availability will collapse. The better alternatives are Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid, Honda CR-V hybrid, or Toyota Highlander hybrid. Subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more money-saving automotive insights. And let's be real, if you thought Stellantis PHEVs were bad, wait until you see America's best-selling vehicle that earned the worst reliability score ever documented. Brand number 6, Ford F-150 Hybrid, the 7 out of 100 catastrophe. You've probably heard that the F-150 Power Boost Hybrid delivers the best of both worlds, 24 mpg combined with full F-150 capability. The F-150 has been America's best-selling vehicle for over 40 years, so brand trust was never questioned. But here's what Consumer Reports documented. The 2021 through 2025 Ford F-150 Power Boost Hybrid scored 7 out of 100 for reliability. That's the lowest score Consumer Reports has ever recorded for any vehicle in their testing history. Incorrect high-voltage fuses blow under normal driving loads, causing sudden complete loss of motive power. 56,473 units were recalled for this fuse failure. Here's what the pros actually do. They buy the 2021 or newer F-150 with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost or the 5.0-liter V8. Trade your hybrid immediately because used hybrids are actually selling for $2,000 to $5,000 less than gas equivalents. And if Ford's hybrid disaster shocked you, wait until you see what these luxury brands are doing. Brand number 7, Cadillac, GM luxury without quality. Most people think Cadillac represents American luxury that competes with German engineering. The Escalade is positioned as the ultimate family SUV at $80,000 to over $100,000. The truth is, Consumer Reports ranks Cadillac as the second least reliable brand overall. Only Rivian scores worse, and that's a startup company. Real-world data shows Escalades experiencing transmission failures, electrical system malfunctions, and air suspension collapses. The Lyriq EV suffers from charging system failures and battery management errors. Here's what you should do. Avoid Cadillac entirely. For luxury SUVs, choose Lexus GX550 with legendary reliability or BMW X5. This saves you $45,000 over 5 years when comparing Cadillac Escalade total ownership costs to Lexus GX550. You won't believe what gets worse with European brands. Brand number 8, Volkswagen dead last in quality. You've probably been told that VW's ID.4 represents German engineering excellence applied to electric vehicles. The ID.4 even won 2021 World Car of the Year. But here's the kicker. Volkswagen ranked dead last in J.D. Power's 2025 initial quality study with 285 problems per 100 vehicles compared to the industry average of 202. The ID.4 specifically scored 29 out of 100. Unreliable battery connections cause sudden stalling while driving, faulty 12-volt charging cables cause electrical shorts and fires, and 99,000 units were recalled because doors spontaneously open while driving at highway speeds. The solution is straightforward. Avoid all Volkswagen vehicles. For electric vehicles, choose Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5, or Kia EV6. You'll save $14,500 over ownership when avoiding VW ID.4 compared to Tesla Model Y. And if VW's disaster is well documented, this next startup company is dead last in reliability. Brand number 9, Rivian. Startup dreams, reliability nightmares. Your automotive media told you Rivian represents the future of adventure-focused electric vehicles. The R1T won Motor Trend Truck of the Year in 2022. The $80,000 to $100,000 pricing implied premium quality and reliability. Here's the dirty secret. Consumer Reports ranks Rivian as the absolute least reliable brand overall, dead last. The company is burning through cash at an alarming rate with questionable long-term viability. The R1T and R1S experience suspension failures, electrical system malfunctions, and drivetrain issues. The service network is extremely limited with an average of 300 miles to the nearest Rivian service center. Parts scarcity means owners wait months for basic replacement components. You should avoid Rivian completely until the company proves it can survive. For adventure electric vehicles, choose Ford F-150 Lightning with 3,000 established dealers. Bottom line, while Rivian struggles as a startup, this next brand has 50-plus years of experience and still delivers terrible reliability. Brand number 10, Tesla, the reliability myth. Most people think Tesla represents the pinnacle of electric vehicle technology and innovation. Elon Musk promised that EVs are simpler with fewer moving parts, which should equal better reliability. What they don't tell you is that Consumer Reports ranks Tesla among the 6 least reliable brands overall. German sales dropped almost 50% in December 2025. Build quality issues persist more than 10 years after the first Model S launched. Panel gaps, paint defects, and trim pieces fall off even on $100,000-plus Model X vehicles. Phantom braking, where autopilot suddenly brakes for non-existent obstacles on highways. If buying an electric vehicle, consider Korean alternatives like Ioniq 5 or EV6 with traditional automaker build quality. This decision saves you $10,500 over 5 years comparing Tesla Model 3 to Hyundai Ioniq 5. And if Tesla's reliability issues surprise you, these final 5 brands have completely given up. Brand number 11, Mitsubishi. Dealers closing, sales collapsing. You've probably been told Mitsubishi offers value pricing and affordability. The 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty suggests the company has confidence in their vehicles. But here's what's really happening. Mitsubishi experienced a 13.7% sales decline in 2025. 4 out of 15 Midwest dealers closed in just 1 year. Remaining dealers are losing $80,000 per month. The Mitsubishi Outlander Sport's last major update was 2011. That's 15 years without significant improvements. The simple fix is to not buy any Mitsubishi vehicle under any circumstances. If you currently own one, sell immediately before parts become unavailable. The alternatives are Honda HR-V, Mazda CX-30, or Toyota Corolla Cross. You won't believe how much worse it gets with these final 4 European brands. Brand number 12, Alfa Romeo, Italian badge. Chrysler problems. Most people think spending $60,000 to $100,000 on an Alfa Romeo Giulia or Stelvio means getting authentic Italian performance and craftsmanship. Here's the dirty secret. Alfa Romeo is part of Stellantis' $2.7 billion loss and brand elimination evaluation. The Giulia shares its platform with the Chrysler 300 and Dodge Charger. Former Stellantis employees confirmed the company uses the exact same cheap suppliers across all brands. You're paying $100,000 for components from a $35,000 Dodge. A $75,000 Giulia Quadrifoglio is worth $35,000 after just 3 years. That's 53% depreciation. The simple fix is to avoid Alfa Romeo completely. For $100,000 luxury that works, choose BMW M5, Mercedes E63 AMG, or Porsche Panamera. Brand number 13, Fiat, already dead, doesn't know it, you're Fiat. Dealership promised Italian style for the American market. The 500X was marketed as a fun, affordable crossover. The truth is, Fiat is part of Stellantis' $2.7 billion loss and brand elimination evaluation. The 500X was discontinued in the US due to literally zero demand. Only the tiny 500 remains with minuscule sales volume. The dealer network has already collapsed. The nearest Fiat service center is 100 to 200 miles away for most Americans. Resale value is catastrophic. A $25,000 500X is worth $6,000 after 5 years. That's 76% depreciation. Here's what you should do. Do not buy Fiat under any circumstances. Instead, buy Mini Cooper, Mazda 3, or even Volkswagen Golf. And if Fiat represents the saddest collapse, this next brand is the most expensive way to buy terrible quality. Brand number 14, Maserati, $100,000 for Dodge. Quality. Most people think Maserati represents Italian luxury with racing heritage. The Ghibli and Levante are positioned as Ferrari's practical cousins. $70,000 to $150,000 pricing suggests premium materials and engineering excellence. But here's the kicker. Maserati is part of Stellantis' $2.7 billion loss and brand elimination evaluation. The Ghibli uses the Chrysler 300 platform, the same basic structure as a Dodge Charger. You're paying $100,000 for components from a $35,000 Dodge with an Italian badge. Service costs are astronomical, $800 oil changes and $2,500 brake jobs. A $95,000 Ghibli is worth $35,000 after just 3 years. That's 63% loss. Here's what the pros actually do. They avoid Maserati completely. For $100,000 luxury, buy BMW M5 or Porsche Panamera. Brand. Number 15. GMC Premium Price Chevrolet Problems. Your GMC dealership told you that professional grade means superior quality compared to Chevrolet. They charged you $3,000 to $8,000 more for a GMC Colorado versus the identical Chevrolet Colorado. What they don't tell you is that Consumer Reports ranks GMC tied for third least reliable brand overall. The GMC Colorado and Canyon scored 15 out of 100 for reliability. These trucks share the exact same engine, transmission, frame, and suspension as the Chevrolet Colorado. The only differences are the grille design and badges. GMC charges $5,000 to $8,000 more for these identical defective components. Instead, you should skip GMC entirely. The better solution is Toyota Tacoma or Tundra for actual reliability. There's your complete breakdown. 15 car brands facing financial collapse, engineering incompetence, or both. So there you have it. 15 car brands. On the brink, some from financial disaster, others from engineering failure, most from both. We're talking $2.7 billion in losses, $277.7 million in lawsuit settlements, vehicles scoring 7 out of 100 for reliability, spontaneous fires despite recalls, and dealer networks collapsing before your eyes. Here's your action plan. If you own any of these 15 brands, document every issue immediately. Check for active recalls and class action lawsuits where you might be entitled to compensation. Consider selling before resale values crater further. If you're shopping for a vehicle, stick with proven reliability. Toyota, Lexus, Honda, Mazda, Acura. They'll actually get you where you're going without catching fire or needing $5,000 in transmission repairs every 50,000 miles. Hit like if you found this breakdown useful and subscribe to the channel now. I'll continue to guide you through the real facts of car. Maintenance, saving you thousands. Choose smart, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.